Hey guys, what is up? It is me. I got an update. Um, got some questions to answer, and yeah, just fill you in. Uh, so first, I want to say Friday night was one of the best nights I've had in a long time. Um, Me and my wife went and saw a worship concert by Passion. Christian Stanfield leads the band. Brett Younger and Melody Malone, some amazing singers. Um, and it was just amazing. One of the probably the best night of worship I've ever had in my life. Um, so, gosh, praise the Lord. I've had a good time. Um, and yeah, here today, got some updates. So, first off, I have some medicine. I'm going to start my treatment today, right now, live. So, got this nice little box. Everything's backwards because I'm doing it in profile mode or the front camera or whatever. It is called Sutent, which is the Pfizer name for it. It's called Sunitinib, is the scientific, or I don't know what you call it, the pharmacy name for it. I got this nice little box, and got all these days I'm supposed to take and keep track. 1 pill a day. Kind of scary because it had like 4 pages of side effects and warnings. This drug is not a very smooth drug. Let's just put it that way. Quite a bit of side effects. Some of the more common I was seeing is 50% of people have a lot of nausea. 50% of people have diarrhea. That's fun. Saw everything from hair turning colors and white. That'd be pretty crazy if I get white hair soon. I'd rather have that than some of the other side effects, that's for sure. And then there's a lot of ones that are kind of scary that talk about, if you bleed, you have trouble stopping bleeding, and to liver damage, some crazy things. I mean, it talked about, I'm not going to tell you them all, but there were all kinds that were bolded on these papers that said, some people have died from this symptom, and a lot have died from this symptom. So if you get the symptoms, call your doctor. So, yeah, gonna have the doctor on speed dial. But first, I'm going to take this little pill. Nice little capsule right there. Probably can't zoom on it, but anyways. Found out it comes out of this bottle. Like I said, everything backwards. Interesting. $18,000 a month. Yeah. Praise the Lord for insurance. Which means that this little pill right here is $642. I get 28 of them, 4 weeks, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. And as long as I don't have any symptoms, I keep going. And the doctor was explaining to me what this is supposed to do is it is supposed to shrink in and stop the veins inside the tumors so that the tumors don't get any blood to them and that they're supposed to die in a perfect world. So we're praising the Lord. I know that He's got my back and that I'm healed by His stripes, and maybe this is He's going to work some pretty cool things with this and manifest healing through this pill, hopefully. But yeah, first one, here we go. Gotta have the Cleveland Browns cup. And so, wish me luck. Mwah. Here we go, baby. Down the hatch. So, yeah, I guess one of the biggest things is it creates like open wounds on your hands and feet. So, hand check. They look good now. If you see anything here soon, I'm not gonna show you my feet, but maybe shout outs in the comment. Whoa, Saiple, have you noticed this? But anyways, here we go. 4 weeks of this pill. Got some questions to answer from last video. So let's get to those. First, I'm doing well. Family's doing well. Enjoying time with the Lord. Reading a good book, Christ the Healer. It's a great book. But let's answer some questions. So, a student says, hey, how do I deal with a teacher that doesn't like me? Well, first of all, you got to be careful with that one, because sometimes you might think that they don't, and that's not the case. Maybe it's you misinterpreted a look or something one day for that, and maybe the teacher was just having a bad day. Maybe you think that because of grades on something, and you know, there's a lot of ways to misinterpret that. But if you for sure know that, yeah, it's tough, right? I mean, if you just give them respect and show them that you're thankful for the time that they're putting into your education, it's really hard not to like somebody. So yeah, just keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble, and tell them thank you sometimes, and that just means a lot to a teacher. Marcelo, he's got all kinds of questions. What's the food that I miss the most from Nicaragua? Well, I haven't been able to eat it since I've been back on my diet, but Maduros. Love Maduros. Miss those. And what's my favorite food when I come to the States that I always eat? Again, dumb diet. But Wendy's. Love me some Wendy's. Some junior bacon cheeseburgers, man. Then he has a more of a serious question. How do I approach a friend that's having doubts about God's existence and thinks that her sin is too great to draw close to God again? You know, I honestly, if it was me, it might be a little easier because I would share my testimony. My sins are pretty big. Nothing to brag about, but my testimony, man, if God's forgiven me of all of my sins, obviously, I would let them know that He definitely forgives you of yours too, and obviously point to the gospel, show the scriptures, that no sin is too great, and that everybody sins and falls short of the glory. So, yeah, join the club. Yeah, He loves me still. He definitely loves her too, because I'm quite a big sinner. Um, Student asked Chris St. Elias, Christopher, miss you, buddy. Um, what tips can you give to somebody who's on a worship team? My biggest one would be organized. Get a binder, or if you do it digital, a program that lets you have all of your chord charts and songs either in a binder or a program on like a tablet. If you are organized, it'll make things 10 times more easier. That's my biggest tip, probably. And practice. Listen to the music. John Frank, what's the best advice I can give someone? Make sure you set aside a quiet time daily to spend with the Lord. Don't let busyness of life get in your way of reading either the Bible, which is best, or some book like I showed you that helps you constantly grow. So yeah, carve that out, whether it's in the morning or at night. Find if you put it off at night often, oh, I'm tired, or even fall asleep as you're doing it. Yeah. Mrs. Baker, love your questions. Would I rather have maple syrup come out of my body as sweat, or spaghetti growing from my head like hair? That's simple. I sweat a lot, and that would be sticky and disgusting. So definitely not maple syrup. And I eat a lot, and even though it's not my diet now, but man, that'd be pretty sweet to have spaghetti coming out as hair, and you grow it out to this much, and then just cut it all off, and that'd be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Just carry around a bottle of sauce, and I'm always ready to eat. But yeah, guys, love y'all. Thanks for the prayers. Keep them coming. Praying for Sutent. That's backwards. Sutent. And this treatment. And hope these little expensive pills work. And yeah, I'll keep you updated here in like a week. If you want to leave comments, I will definitely answer any questions. Please feel free to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Like I told you before, the reason I'm making this is so people can see this battle. And throughout this battle can see the amazing work that God is going to do through these videos and show you. So yeah, praise y'all, love y'all. God bless, and have a great day. Bye.